Show start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Pro Wrestling Ontario! Heading hard, you know we coming for ya. Big ups to competition, you know we ain't running from ya. The major payoff fights, empirical decisions, raining bombs throughout the airstrike. You know we greedy, just a little sane with the reins. Yeah, we rip this fight. Can't stop the progress, you can't up us, we ain't too damn tight. So hit the lights. Pro Wrestling Ontario.
Forte making his grand return here to PWO. We have not seen him for quite some time since that defeat at the hands of John Greed.
Absolutely, we haven't seen Mike Forte since he fell to John Greed back at Maximum Damage, but he is here for a spot in the Iron Cup tournament in a match that has never happened anywhere before. So I'm quite interested to see how these two size up against each other here tonight.
Oh yes, two competitors with very different styles. Should be interesting to see how they compete here against each other tonight.
Absolutely, both fan favorites in their own right. Mike Forte, been with the company for years. Tyler Hill, been with the company almost since its inception. Former openweight champion, former trios champion, and Mike Forte. This is going to be one hell of a matchup.
Yes, this is a battle between two of our longest reigning champions in Pro Wrestling Ontario. The longest reigning openweight champion and the longest reigning trios champion. Should be interesting to see how this goes down.
Tyler Hill, former openweight champion, never competed in the Iron Cup before, and I'm sure he would love a chance to. Like you said, longest Pro Wrestling Ontario openweight champion in company history. Tyler Hill.
Bad boy Tyler Hill coming off of a big win against Save Travis Moore, finally getting rid of that thorn in his side, hoping to focus towards bigger and better things, including winning back his openweight championship.
I can hear you, but I also can't because these fans in the front row are losing their minds over the Canadian bad boy. Tyler Hill, this is a man that showed up, he was kicking heads in, he was getting booed. People did not like Tyler Hill, even when he won the championship, people weren't too sure. Flash forward, and he is a fan favorite here in the company.
Yes, Tyler Hill, a very violent individual, however, not exactly dishonorable. You know, he is a man who does what he needs to do in the ring, but does not take it much further than that, and that is, I think, the most honorable thing about him.
Absolutely, this man can take you to the cleaners. He has been in the ring with some of the gnarliest deathmatch wrestlers in all of the world, but he loves to remind people that he has had more than a decade of straight up wrestling, and he loves to show it off. And like I said, first time matchup. These fans are torn, but oh, they are behind Tyler Hill here tonight. Mike Forte, Tyler Hill, first time ever. And Hill is pumped up. He wants that title back. He's been screwed around by Bill Chase for years, and he is ready to get to the tournament. And get that belt back. Very valid point. Tyler Hill has gone to war with Tyler Arrow before at a multitude of different shows. Not once has he squared off against his former tag partner, Mike Forte. And that's Forte saying, I am ready. I have been in the ring with Josh Alexander. I can fight you. I am ready.
And Tyler Hill once more. I think we're going to be doing a bit of shot for shot to kick things off here. here come the stiff elbows.
Both men exchanging blows in the middle of the ring. No one giving the other an inch. Oh, there we go. Tyler Hill finally with a little bit of momentum, but Mike Forte is right back on top of him.
Oh, these two competitors starting off at a very quick pace there as Forte pulls down the top rope there as Hill falls right over. And there goes Forte right over as well with that plancha.
Beautiful execution, and the fans are fired up. Like I said, very split matchup. I think no matter who wins here tonight, we all win.
Oh, 100%. Two competitors that are going to give it their all every single night they are in the ring.
Mike Forte has Tyler Hill in the center of the ring.
Taking him up for that suplex there, but Hill has it scouted.
Exchanging blows in the corner, sends him off. Irish whip. Forte is ready for him, though. Leaps over. Oh!
That athleticism.
Right into the big boot on behalf of Forte. Up onto the second rope now. Hill ducks under. These two are so evenly matched. Oh my God! Did not see that kick
Hey, going for
lateral
the cover
press.
there. Tyler Hill trying to punch his ticket early.
What is he doing here? You know, last couple months, he hasn't been here, and it's been a great time. I've not... why? What is he doing here?
I don't know. I think we'll be finding out shortly.
Tyler Hill, though, not letting it phase him, staying on top of Mike Forte. Very smart. Don't pay attention to Bill. Get the job done. You want that belt back.
You know, he may not be physically paying attention to Bill, but the fact that Bill is at ringside, that's going to do something to the head of Tyler Hill.
Oh, absolutely, but Hill is staying right on top of Forte. Lateral press. Kick out at 2 by Mike Forte. And he's waving the finger. No, it's going to take more than that.
On Tyler Hill, bringing Forte up to a vertical base there with those snap jabs once again.
Nice stiff chop on behalf of the former champion. Oh. And a thud. Just that one was rough.
Oh, Tyler Hill misses with that one, and Forte with a chop of his own. And in the other corner, I think we might be playing a little game of around the world here.
Absolutely, both men just giving it to each other as hard as they can. That came out wrong. But Forte is staying on top in this matchup, continuing to bring the fight to Tyler Hill, asking the fans if they want one more.
And those stiff strikes, it just shows what the Iron Cup means to these two competitors.
Oh, but Hill was ready for him. Has the outside leg hooked. Kick out at 2.
I don't know if you noticed, but Bill Chase almost looked like he crapped his pants there.
Bill Chase does not look like he's impressed. He's trying to get in the head of our official here, Ken Kensington, but Ken is not letting it happen. He's telling Bill, stay away. Now it's starting to show frustration.
No, Ken is a fair official. He is not going to let Bill Chase get in his head. And Tyler Hill.
Okay, buddy.
Inviting Bill Chase into the ring. Oh, I think we might be going for that patented pile driver there.
And he took way too long. Forte back up to a vertical base, able to execute that nice backdrop on Hill. Oh, as he just knocks his head off there with that lariat.
Forte's got a head full of steam. He's fired up there. Exploder suplex from Mike Forte.
Beautiful execution on behalf of Mike Forte. The fans are fired up. Forte has control.
And that tornado DDT. Going for the cover. This could be it. Mike Forte's in the Iron Cup. No, not just yet.
Don't count out the former champion that soon.
Tyler Hill just will not die. That is something we have learned time and time again when he is in that ring.
So Forte doesn't even know why Bill's out here. So that at least alleviates that question. At least he's not in another wrestler's pocket.
Well, let's be honest. Forte is not the kind of guy that can be bought. We learned that through John Greed and Disgraceland.
That's true. If you're not going to succumb to the wills of John Greed, I mean, Bill Chase is not going to hurt you.
No.
But Mike Forte, though, trying to bring the fight back to Hill, but once again, just like Hill before, might have taken too much time. Oh, and a
Hill
stiff
with
headbutt.
And Forte had that scouted with that boot there. Well, Hill catching Forte with that Michinoku driver.
There we go, has the outside leg hooked. Kick out at 2 by Mike Forte. Tyler Hill cannot fathom what he has to do to put Mike Forte away in tonight's matchup to get himself into the Iron Cup and start his journey back to being open weight champion.
Sorry, what? I can't hear you over the people.
The fans here in Green Door Studios are fired up for Hill. I'm just still not used to it. I'm used to him being booed all the time.
Hill going for that thunder strike there.
Forte see the line though, ducks under.
Maybe going for that brain buster possibly. Oh. Hill had it scouted, tosses Forte into the corner.
Feeds him right into a back elbow though. Forte was ready for him.
Springboard into the cutter by Tyler Hill. Beautiful.
He's got to go for the cover though. Hooks the inside leg. What the?
Bill Chase. You asked what he was out here for. That's what he's out here for.
Yeah, he's here to just continue his crusade against Tyler Hill. Is he kicking him out?
Referee Ken Kensington, a man of honor, a man of respect, and a man who knows Bill Chase should not be here right now.
Tyler Hill, what are we going to say? Oh, I think Bill's going to listen to the ref now.
Oh, I think he will. Well, he's got rid of that thorn in his side for now. Now he can focus on Mike Forte. Calling for the end there as he takes him up, setting up for the horror show.
Mike Forte wiggles out though. Kick to the midsection.
And Forte takes him up and drops him down on his knee.
Brainbuster across the knee, hooks the out both legs. Forte was able to capitalize in that situation, pull out the brainbuster across the knee. I mean, wow, just wow.
Well, these are two competitors at the very top of their game. However, only one person can come out on top. Here tonight was Mike Forte, who has just punched his ticket to the Iron Cup.
Absolutely. Mike Forte will be competing in the 2022 Iron Cup, and sadly for Tyler Hill, his quest to recapture that openweight championship might have just gone up in smoke.
Fortunately, that may be the case. You know he's going to be heading backstage. He's looking right for Bill Chase.
Tyler Hill does not look happy. Oh, jeez.
Hill just running right backstage.
Mike Forte has qualified for the Iron Cup. Sorry to cut you off there. I'm sure our camera crew will catch up with Tyler Hill in the back in just a few moments.
Where's that son of a bitch? Where is he? Bill! Where is he? Find him! Find him! Bill! Bill! You're not here. You ran away, you coward! You damn coward! This ends when I put your head between my goddamn legs and I break your neck in the center of that goddamn ring! That's how this ends, you son of a bitch! What do you want, sir? Huh? You take advantage like that, huh?
I don't do that! I don't do that! I am just as pissed off at you that happened. That's the exact kind of crap I'm trying to avoid since coming back. That crap is what got me to where I am right now. I had no part of it. I'm just as pissed off as you are. I do not take the easy way out of it. You just promised me one thing. You find Bill and you save a piece for me.
Oh, don't worry. That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
You had me.
There's no hard feelings.
I admit, you had me. We'll do this again. All right? Okay?
Bill, I'm coming for you. This is the last thing I do.
I love myself a good championship matchup, especially one that involves these 6 individuals. It is always sure to be entertaining.
Oh, 100%. 3 individuals that are all determined to be champions here in PWO. Should be very interesting to see how far they are willing to go to make that come true.
And making their way to the ring, Disgraceland, John Greed, Scumbag Yates, and Sunny Z. The last time we saw these three individuals, we weren't too sure who was going to be joining Scumbag and Greed, but now we know full well it is going to be Sunny Z, Scumbag Yates, and John Greed taking on Empire for the Trios Championships.
Oh yes, hell of a collective that John Greed has put together for his championship opportunity here. Scumbag Yates to his right, Sunny Z to his left. Two very dangerous competitors that are willing to do everything it takes and more.
Absolutely. Scumbag Yates, former Trios champion John Greed, is the one that led them to that championship. Sunny Z, no stranger to hard-hitting competition anywhere across this great planet we call home. And John Greed is asking for the microphone, and I'm not even surprised anymore. This man always has something to say, and I'd be lying if it wasn't good to hear it.
His name was Scumbag Yates. His name was Sunny Z.
Was.
My name was John Greed. But now we are Disgraceland.
Not quite sure what to make out of that. John Greed always has some sort of cryptic message for us, it seems.
It's going to make our job rather difficult. Disgraceland 1, Disgraceland 2, Disgraceland 3.
Let's just go with 1, 2, 3. Last time we saw Empire, those Trios Championships fell out of their grasp and into the grasp of the Dresslers. Seen the last little bit of,
Oh, Crystal. Title belts go flying out of the ring. Nobody really knows what's going down.
No, this is just complete chaos here. And what else would you expect with something like Disgraceland in the ring?
Members of Empire being thrown to the wayside. John Greed directing traffic. Scumbag Yates backed up into a corner, charging in. Nice stiff shot.
Matthew Grant all on his own. And here comes the big man, John Greed!
John Greed comes crashing in, bringing the fight to Matt Grant. This is going to be probably very, very different than when Empire was facing off against the Yates strike.
And the bell has been rung. One-arm scoop slam to Matthew Grant.
One-arm scoop slam indeed. The power of John Greed as he hits the ropes, and he's going to hit that
Signature elbow there.
beautiful elbow drop on behalf of John Greed as he just stares a hole through the fans here in attendance at Green Door Studios, goes for the cover lateral press.
Yes, Empire finally recovering from that pre-match assault, working their way up to that corner there. But Matthew Grant in the Disgraceland corner as we speak.
Scumbag Yag takes himself in and then feeds a shot right across the ribcage of Matt Graham. Still not able to get that jacket off. There we go. Oh! Nice little honor of Ric Flair given the weekend. Lots of chops here tonight. I'm loving it.
And that clubbing blow to the back of the standard as he brings in Sunny Z, the international superstar.
Do you see how he's holding him still? Not with a hand, not with anything but a boot across the back of the neck. Yes. Oh! Almost deadlifting Matt Grant into that suplex.
The power of Sunny Z, and just taking a moment to taunt Empire as Matthew Grant is just out of reach.
Like I said, I know Sunny Z is the bad guy, and I know he's making some really questionable decisions here in Pro Wrestling Ontario lately, but boy, is it fun to watch that man work.
You know, he may be the bad guy to us, but as far as they're concerned, Disgraceland are the heroes in their own story.
Disgraceland being very wise, keeping Matt Grant far away from Empire, keeping him as far away from his brother and his tag partner in Crystal Moon as they possibly can.
Yes, and for a team that has not been together as long as Empire, Disgraceland doing a hell of a job working together as a single unit.
Absolutely. Empire very often calls themselves the most dominant faction in all of Ontario, but Disgraceland and John Greed himself, now that is a title I'm sure that they would really love to have.
Oh yes, Empire recently becoming the first ever two-time Trios champions.
Matt Grant able to fight out of it a little bit though.
And there's those Trios rules coming into play.
Not quite though. Grant is still the legal man as he's still in the ring. Kirk just kind of came in. We had a little referee's discretion there. Ken Kensington's going to, okay, now Matt Grant is no longer the legal man, but John Greed has lowered his way to the outside.
And JT Kirk with that drop kick through the middle and bottom rope there as Scumbag works his way in.
Scumbag Yates muscling JT Kirk down to the ground, kicking him across the chest and the face, working him into that corner, stomping a mud hole, so to speak.
Yes, the right hand of John Greed going up against the right hand of Matthew Grant here.
Kirk trying to fight his way out of it, but Yates with the knee right across the midsection, sending Kirk crashing back into the Disgraceland corner, almost clubbing John Greed across the face on his way in there.
Now it seems like it's JT Kirk's turn to take all the punishment from Disgraceland as John Greed comes in.
JT Kirk, though, saw it coming, though. Oh, brings him down right across the jaw, levels out the big man.
Very intelligent move there as JT Kirk. Oh, but not so intelligent there.
Scumbag Yates saw it coming. See, Scumbag Yates has wrestled JT Kirk and Empire many, many times. He knows a lot of their tricks.
Clubbing blow to the back of JT Kirk from John Greed.
John Greed tagging in Sunny Z.
Yes, bringing in his newest son here.
Disgraceland very, very well staying on top in this matchup. The citizens of Disgraceland, so to speak, are hard-hitting gentlemen, and they know how to bring the fight to the champions.
Well, they are, and Sunny Z, another big chop to JT Kirk, the messiah of the face buster with that spear.
Crystal reaching out there, just trying to get the, oh my lord.
And again, Sunny Z going for the cover there. But to note, Sunny Z taking a moment to bring the competitor just close enough to his corner, but just far enough that he cannot escape this assault.
Absolutely, just enough to tease Matthew Grant and Crystal Moon, but just far enough away to keep this fight in Disgraceland's corner. Scumbag Yates wanting into this matchup, Sunny Z obliging, letting him in. Now this is very fluent teamwork. Scumbag Yates in the past with trios teams with Yates Strike and his former trios championship partners, they were never quite on the same page. But since we have seen Disgraceland as a unit, they have been damn near unstoppable. And just like we heard John Greed say the last time, you never quite know who may show up.
That's true. One could argue they even have a sort of hive mind going on here. They are always on the same page.
Absolutely, but Empire finally able to get on the upper side of this matchup. Few series of shots to the corner. Crystal Moon finally in this matchup, just narrowly escaping the grasp of John Greed.
Lucky for her, but not so long. Oh, and Matthew Grant with that double barrel drop kick.
Patented Matthew Grant there, classic Grant, as Empire sends feeding off into Crystal, but Yates was ready for her.
Oh, Crystal Moon is regretting this decision as Scumbag throws her right over his head.
Just barrels Crystal Moon right into the two other members of Empire, and now she is alone in the ring with Scumbag Yates. Scumbag Yates wrestling Crystal Moon right up off of her feet. Oh,
going up for that power bomb there. Get out, power bomb. And a kick out by the Misfit.
I don't know how Krista was able to kick out and keep her team alive in tonight's matchup. We almost had brand new trios champions right there.
Crystal Moon trying to work her way over to Matthew Grant. However, Scumbag Yates says no. As Crystal Moon fighting her way out with these strikes.
Oh.
And classic Scumbag Yates.
Oldest trick in the book as he goes for the lateral press. Kick out at 2 on behalf of Crystal Moon.
Not quite enough to put Crystal Moon away here. That Scumbag tagging in Sunny Z.
Sunny Z with a knee to the midsection of Crystal Moon. The fans were almost getting behind Empire a little bit in this matchup. That's not something you're used to hearing here.
Not something we see very often. However, Empire in this situation may be the lesser of two evils.
Absolutely, as Sunny Z is mounting that offense on Crystal Moon, just feeding those devastating shots right across the face as he's another deadlift suplex.
Just the power of Sunny Z.
Dragging Crystal back into the center of the ring, going for the cover.
And a kick out there by the Misfit once again.
stomping the lower back of Crystal Moon as she's reaching towards her partners, trying to crawl her way across that ring, but Yates is not going to let her get any further as he grabs a hold of that ankle and kicks her right across that spine.
Hold on, Scumbag Yates taking it to the opposite corner there.
Matthew Grant almost came head-to-head with our cameraman, but referee Ken Kensington does not see what is happening behind him.
No, the
in
triple
the other corner.
assault. John Greed choking out Crystal Moon as the other two members of Disgraceland just repeatedly strike her.
Going for the cover. Crystal Moon kicks out at 2.
I don't know how Crystal Moon is finding the fortitude to kick out at this point.
So John Greed directing traffic from the apron, telling Scumbag Yates to continue bringing the fight to Crystal. We almost have it. We almost have those belts back. As he's just choking her out on that second rope.
I mean, everything and more. That is all that John Greed asks for. But he misses that move there as Crystal Moon is able to work her way out.
Goes for that knee, but nobody's home. Crystal Moon back up to her feet, trying to bring the fight back to Scumbag Yates. Forearm strikes right across the jaw. Tries to send him off, but Yates is fighting out of it.
That's the size coming into play of Scumbag Yates as he holds on to that top rope. But Crystal Moon
Sends him off, goes for the trip.
uses her body just to trip him there and possibly, just kicking him right in the temple. That may be taking Scumbag Yates out for the moment.
Scumbag Yates rolls out Sunny Z, now the legal competitor in this matchup, bringing the fight right to Crystal Moon.
Sunny Z.
Crystal Moon trying to fight out of it though. Being able to work Sunny Z back up into the Empire corner, tagging in Matthew Grant.
Matthew Grant with that Superman punch there.
Feeds him into JT Kirk, knee across the midsection. What are we going to see here from the reject?
Oh, a stomach buster there. And Crystal Moon with that step up to the second rope and then dropping him with a stomp.
Matthew Grant looking like they're trying to set up for that oh, that's different.
Oh!
Might have taken a little bit too long though. Sunny Z able to get the knees up. Now he's bringing the boots right back to JT Kirk with a kick to the face and a cutter.
God, that was a beautiful cutter by Sunny Z.
Crystal Moon though back in the ring. Sunny is ready for her.
And scoop slam from Sunny Z to Crystal Moon.
Great execution on that body slam. Ducks the line of Matthew Grant though. European uppercut almost to the armpit and a series of vicious chops to the chest of Matthew Grant.
And the smile on the face of John Greed as his disciple takes it to Matthew Grant.
Sunny Z almost had the championships there. Hooked the outside leg after that devastating lariat. Look at the look of Matthew Grant's face. He doesn't know what end is up right now. He doesn't even know what corner his team's in.
And John Greed directing traffic, telling Sunny Z to finish it.
Sunny Z is looking furious.
Going for that Sunny knee there.
Going for that knee. Grant being able to get out of the way just in the nick of time. Empire trying to rally the troops behind Matthew Grant. Sunny Z though clutching that left knee, trying to get back to a familiar corner. Tags with Scumbag Yates. It tags in the reject.
Yeah, Scumbag Yates, JT Kirk, both these men taking it to one another here. However, we are in Empire's corner at the moment. And JT Kirk once again with that lariat into the corner.
Series of close strikes and just takes him down. Big boot. Yates is leveled in the center of the ring.
Oh, that springboard leg. Kick out by Scumbag Yates there. John Greed coming in, taking exception.
And a stiff shot on behalf of John Greed, just leveling out Matthew Grant. Crystal Moon there, able to duck the line, but doesn't get out of the way of that kick. Oh, we've seen this before.
Yeah, that patented package pile driver, but Empire not allowing John Greed to hit his patented finish.
Grant and Kirk saw it coming, able to save their teammate Crystal Moon. Now they're going to be setting up for something very, very familiar.
Yes, the SFTM there, but John Greed has it scouted.
What is Kirk doing?
Oh, and the assist from the reject.
I was confused there, but now I finally see what he was going at. But now Crystal Moon is ascending to the top turnbuckle, though she is in a very dangerous corner to be doing so.
Oh, that she is, and she hits that senton to John Greed.
Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to go for the cover.
Oh, and Matthew Grant almost breaking that up with his own body.
And just like almost every trios match Empire's involved in, this has turned into chaos. Disgraceland, though, able to get the upper hand. Matthew Grant trying to fight with Sonny Z. These two went to war a few weeks back, and Sonny Z left Matt Grant bloody, blistered, and bruised. What is Yates doing?
Scumbag Yates grabbing one of the trios championships there. Oh, it's Sonny Z.
Ken Kensington and Scumbag Yates are fighting over this championship, but Sonny Z.
Oh, just tossing Matthew Grant onto his tailbone there.
Sonny Z ducks the line.
And there's that Sonny knee there, going for the cover. I think we might have new trios champions.
1, 2. That's,
or at least we.
What the hell?
Tyler Arrow.
Tyler Arrow.
We haven't seen him since he
levels out.
Tyler Arrow coming in there, and Matthew Grant on
Ken
top.
Kensington.
And
What
there
the?
it is.
What was that?
I'm not. Empire getting the hell out of Dodge here, but here we see Tyler Arrow.
Who is someone who could wish he could get the hell out of Dodge right now. Now he's between Yates and Greed as he super kicks Yates and brings the fight right to Greed, but Greed is ready for him.
Oh, and Tyler Arrow, I don't know what he was expecting here after being disgraced from Disgraceland last time we saw him.
Absolutely, after being exiled from the community, so to speak, but now they're just bringing the fight. They're saying, you brought this on yourself. They had those championships won dead to rights, and Arrow had to come in and cost them the match.
Oh, he had to come in, stick his nose in where it didn't belong. As John Greed says, this is none of your concern anymore.
The fans are calling for Forte, but I don't think Forte's coming after what Arrow did to him.
An Arrow just going completely limp. I think he's out cold.
After a shot like that from John Greed, I can say so. John Greed, though, saying that this is personal, saying you should not have come back. You knew what you did.
Almost clubbing blows, and here he is!
Mike Forte. But this is the thing I was worried about. Even if Forte comes, the numbers game is still in Disgraceland's corner. It's 3-2.
The numbers game is too much, but Forte could not just stand by. Oh! Shane Saber!
Now that is something I did not expect. Shane Saber.
There we go, and now we are on even footing, 3-on-3.
Whoa! What the hell was that?
Oh, the knee to Tyler Arrow! I think we know where Shane Saber stands.
Look at the smile on John Greed's face. I should have saw this coming. These two go way too far back.
As I said last time we saw Shane Saber, he is someone you want on your side, and John Greed could not disagree with that.
Sometimes, you just never would will do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Scumbag Yates just bringing the fight to Mike Forte, saying you should not have come back. Oh!
Was Shane Saber, and he is now Disgraceland.
What the hell did we just witness? John Greed, Scumbag Yates, Sonny Z, and now Shane Saber. Some of the most skilled wrestlers in this entire province, and they are together with one common motive in mind. And I don't think that spells very good things for the future of about any division in this company if the ranks keep expanding the way that they do.
Oh, that could not be more true. Disgraceland now made up of 4 members. John Greed almost thinking to himself, we are Legion, we are many.
Well, John Greed told us at the last event, you never quite know who's gonna be there, and it might not just be us. And is this what he meant by that? Has he had this ace in his pocket this whole time?
I think that is a question that could be extended a little further. How many more aces does John Greed have up his sleeve?
I don't know, but I think that spells trouble for the future of the Trios division, and Tyler Arrow and Mike Forte are going to need some friends if they want to bring the fight to Disgraceland.